So I'm a PhD candidate from Shanghai University. So now mostly focus on demography issues of China. And if everything goes normal, so this thing not happens, that this won't happen to me. I might have graduate and finish my PhD. But it's the tumor came. It's very rare tumor. It's called Ewing, EDWNG. It's very rare tumor, and it's the rate for its happening is around like 2 or 3 million people, and mostly happens for the teenagers. Actually, it's very rare for like age like me, but mostly it's teenagers. Only like very small part, like 10 or 15% of this is like in the higher age groups. So let me think back. It's like it's at the end of 2021. It's like that time I catch a cold, and I take the medicine, and it's nearly like around more than 1 week. I still have some problem, so I go to see the doctor. The doctor said that maybe I can take a CT scan of my lung to see where is some problem there. And I take a CT scan and found the lung no problem, but by accident they found there is a part from my, this part, the body, the left part was just belongs under the lung. It's at the beginning, it seems everything is okay. I see different doctor in hospital. They said it's it's a tumor. Most probably it's just a good one. It's not the bad things. You just keep the regular check. If nothing happens, it didn't become bigger. It's okay. Just left it. Just keep watch it. But then, like 2022, so the lockdown happens in Shanghai. The lockdown lasted for more than 3 months. And after the lockdown, I go to the hospital to take ultrasound to see how it was. And it's getting bigger. I didn't believe it. I think maybe the ultrasound makes a mistake. And take the CT scan again and find out, oh, it's true, it's getting bigger. So I go to a big hospital, and the doctor said it might still be a good one, but they didn't know why it's getting so big, getting bigger. So then I registered for waiting for the surgery, and the doctor told me that it will be maybe around 20 days later. I go to the hospital to take surgery, and doctor gave me some medicine. It's prepared for the surgery. I take it every day. It's to lower the blood pressure, because that part of the surgery during surgery the blood pressure will be suddenly increase. And around 20 days later, I go to the hospital, stay there, take a lot of check, and the blood, the CT scan, the MRI, all these kind of things. And even at that time, it seemed everything okay. It still might be a good one. And then I take surgery. During surgery is very success, and not hurt a lot. Then they take it out. The doctor told me that it looks good. It just like 1 week after you can leave the hospital and stay at home. For another 1 or 2 weeks, you take the lens and everything finished. You'll be recovery in 1 or 2 months and go back to your study or work. I think it and feel good. It's everything is fine and nothing bad thing happens. And just like around 10 days, I leave hospital. One day I got a call from hospital because when you take surgery, we check what kind of things it was. And hospital said they found that it's a bad tumor. It's very, very rare tumor. That's why. And the mostly ridiculous thing is that it's the tumor most happen in bones, like the leg, the arm, the bones there. It's very, very rare it happen in the body, and it's even very much rare it happen at this part. And my doctor told me that in their hospital, in their department, for the past 30 years, I was the second one found with kind of tumor at that part. Every year, their department have like around 1,000 or even 10,000 people every year. But like 30 years, I'm the second. And at that time, I'm very nervous and stressed. It's very scared, and I try to check the information about that tumor, but the information very, very rare because it's not so many people get this kind of tumor. Even in China, it's like around 1,000 people every year. But in America, it's like the whole United States. It's only like 300 or 400 every year. It's so many small people, so small groups there. So even a lot of hospitals, the big hospitals, they didn't have this kind of experience to deal with that. And a lot of the research papers said the future is not good. So a lot of people died like in 1 or 2 years. I'm so scared and depressed. But my families and my wife, they encourage me a lot. They encourage me to keep facing this thing. We try our best to treatment. We might have a good result. The good thing that Shanghai is a big city in China, and have the best hospital, best doctor here, and it's not difficult for me to find the doctor. I go to visit the doctor in 2 or 3 different hospitals, and they both encourage me that because the published paper is from the experience like a long time before. But recently, actually, this tumor put into another big family group. Actually, they are using a treatment. They have much better, the result for the treatment. But the process for treatment is still very difficult. And finally, like after around 10 or 2 weeks or 20 days, I choose a hospital. The 6th, the main hospital of Shanghai. And I already did a lot check to see whether the tumor is spread to other part of the body. And the doctor started the treatment. It's really, really a nightmare. For a lot of people, when people heard about the chemistry therapy or radiotherapy, people I think it's really difficult. Some people they get the cancer, they don't want to take the chemistry therapy. They even reject to take the treatment. But the feeling is really too bad. It's even worse than to take the surgery. So after take that, you will lost all the hairs and all the hairs that in the body, of your body, and you feel very sick, and don't want to eat anything, and even the most of these bad things feel dizzy. You feel, let's see, just want to, the food want to come out from the stomach every minute, every second during the treatment. It's very bad. And after take the treatment, and because it will not only kill the tumor cells, it will kill all the cells like very activity in your body. For example, the blood cells, the red blood cell, the bad blood cell, all these, most of the cells will be killed. And also the cells in your stomach, because they are activated, they're being killed. So after take the treatment, like 2 or 3 days after leave the hospital back home, it's like 1 week after the treatment, all the blood cells in the blood, it will be drop down very fast, and it will be very dangerous. Actually, be very careful, not eat the food not very clean, and if it's go to even lower, I should take a lot of medicine, and should to increase this kind of blood cells and also the stomach will feel very bad, and this kind a lot of side effect, and the problem of the blood, problem of the stomach, and other some very strange side effect. It will always came, and I need to check the blood every 2 or 3 days to see where it's go down or go up. And the worst thing that after you, and like 2 weeks after treatment, and this kind of side effect, it will slowly leave. I mean, finished, but it's just finished. It's time to back to the hospital to take another round. So it's one round, follow another round. It's like no endless nightmare. It's really difficult. And another thing is that it spends a lot of money. It's like, I mean, in China, like every time the treatment will take like more than 10,000. It's like even in Shanghai, it's more than people's like 1 month salary, and it's usually the one like at the beginning it's like 2 weeks 1 round, and later it will like 2 or 3 weeks rounds. So altogether, like for me, the 1 year's treatment it takes like around 500 soins.
Is that like 50? How many treatments is that?
Sorry?
How many treatments?
It's like, for me, I take 17 times chemistry therapy, and 2 times radio therapy. And also at late part, I mean, some medicine at beginning it's cheap, but after use like 2 or 3 times, it's called that medicine is have chemistry medicine. It's drug. It have the heart hurt the heart a lot, so it cannot use too many times. At 2 or 3 times, I need to change. 5 times after, I need to change another one. That's quite expensive. And also after 12 times, I use the medicine to protect the blood cells. It's also very expensive. So that all these kind of things, and also the medicine to help to increase the blood cells, is all very, very expensive.
So how long have you been doing the treatment?
You mean that during from beginning to
From
finish?
beginning to the end.
Let me think. It's around nearly 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
And are you finished, or do you need to continue doing it?
I finished like 2 months ago.
A month ago?
2 months.
2 months ago?
Yeah. And once it finished, it's like the normal cancer finish treatment. It's like get a regular check, like 2 or 3 months to go back to the hospital to check, get like all the check around to see whether it's okay, where it's spread, like this.
So the cancer is still there?
No, it's hard to say where it's there or not, because first I take surgery. Actually, surgery already takes the cell. The tumor cells out, cancer out, all the cells out. Even it's hard because it think it's good, so it's hard badly. Then that's why I take the reduced therapy to just clear it in case it will have some like some cells are spread just around. Actually, it's like it's hard. It's finished. Like a lot of the cancers, if you take the surgery, if you didn't find any cells at the body, the treatment is finished. But this kind of tumor is totally different with cancers. So they need even nothing, things from like the CT MRI, even the PET CT check, found no cells there, but still need to take this like at least 14 chemistry therapy. It's the standard treatment, like being recognized all over the world, even like in America, in Europe, it's also treatment like this.
Can you say the name of the cancer again?
Ewing, EDWING. It's called Ewing family tumor. It's very, very rare. Even a lot of doctors didn't heard it. I sometimes I just go to check blood or something. The doctor when they tell what is and the tumor I got, they feel very confused because it's only very, very small group, and some special hospital they have like a doctor they knows and know how to treat it, how to deal with that.
Did they give you any idea why you might have gotten this cancer?
It's because the group is too small. The cases were just like they said very common things like cancer. They said like maybe the food, the pollution, like the radio from the environment, like this. But it's no actually reason. And even it unlike the cancer, a lot of cancers it will be like for the family reasons, but this they didn't have any family reasons. Even like the whole family, nobody have this problem, but you will have, and you have this problem, your children still not have didn't affect not have this kind of problem. So it's very rare, and the reason and all things is for the science is still not clear until now.
What did they tell you should expect next?
Sorry? Sorry?
What do they tell you should expect to happen in the future? Will you make a full recovery, or you will always need to do this check?
It's like because it's like the cancer, so like usually the cancer is the thing like if after you found it in 5 years, if it not come back again, most probably you are safe. You cannot say like 100%, like 90% or 95% you are safe. This is just from the doctor's view, because most probably in 5 years it not happen. It's nearly safe. Like the first 2 years most dangerous, so it takes the check it more frequently. After the first 2 years, they will like reduce like half a year one time, and after 5 years, it will be like every 1 year one time.
How do you feel this experience has changed your view on life?
How to say? It's like I mean, I'm not so like the normal Chinese people, but still being affected by the culture of around people's aspect around. So before I get this, like a lot of people are always like normal people are always think we need to get the good work, earn a lot of money. We buy the apartment and the cars. We should be rich, like so. This can be the how to say the money and the famous are very important for life. So the health people might think about it sometime and might think about it sometime, but not always or not really evaluated at a very high level. But after I got this really changed a lot. So it's have the feeling like that, that if you have a problem, the disease or the tumor, it can kill you or take you away any days. You don't know when it happens. And like before I get the tumor, so even we heard like normal people, we heard some people are died, some people are gone. Mostly they are old people. All the older generations we heard they gone. Even feel lost, but because they are already getting older, it's not so impress your thought. But when I got this, because we have like the groups, the chat group, online group from the whole two countries, people from each other know somebody have the treatment better, somebody's the treatment are not success because when they found it's already spread from like different part of the body, and some bodies they have already get the treatment many years, but they failed. So it's always heard like somebody they finished, they failed and the people died. Some like even the children at 5 or 6 years old. Some of that like they just 20 just start their life. I mean life after the study. Some people like around 30, and he was gone and leave his wife and a very small cute daughter. It's I mean some of them even like we are becoming friends during the past 1 years. I feel very very bad. I mean during for I feel very bad for their gone. Especially like by the end of war, last year in the December, so China changed the policy to the COVID, open the restrict the COVID. I mean it's good for the society, for the economy, for the normal people, but the only bad but only for the like the people have the disease, have the problem like the tumor. It's bad news because the hospital will full of people, and the COVID is really can kill big people. It really happens. I remember like the most dark week I have experienced is like 1 week, like in my group, what I know, 3 or 4 people gone just at 1 week, and most reason are for because of the COVID. Because some of them they already have like the tumor already spread to the lung, and when they got the COVID, it will be more hard for them to breathe. You rethink about how the health and how the important of your family and your partners. It's their support is the most important. When you get in big trouble, they are the only people who can really support you.